Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We will be taking a look at the Besieged house event. This is one of the most important events in the game because the trade items that you actually get are quite significantly better than other trader items. The weapons that you get, the equipments that you get, and other loot that you can gather is much better than other maps. So this map will be in 3 waves. Like 3 quests, and you will have multiple waves of enemies. So as you can see, the first thing I am doing is I am clearing the map. You collect the tomatoes, the map is always the same. So you just get the tomatoes, you collect the water, you chop up the trees. Chopping up the trees is actually quite a good resource, because these trees, the big ones, will give you like 16 to 19 raw planks each. So you would end up with like 40 or 50 planks every time. So apart from this, we will just watch how things unfold into the entire event. So right now, as I'm clearing, I'm preparing the weapons. So this is one of the tips that I can actually give you, is how you can organize your weapons. You can hold where you see the rotation button on the right, where it shows the weapon. So you can just hold on it for like 1 or 2 seconds, and then it shows you the list of the weapons that you have. So what you can do is queue the weapon that you would use next. Okay, it goes the same for your quick slot items. So now I was experimenting to see if I can put 2 offensive items, like for example the quick knives and the molotovs in 2 different slots, but it doesn't work. I have 2 slots because of my vest right now. So right now I'm starting the event, so killing the raiders. So you can use the farmer to your advantage. He can tank for you and he can help you save durability for the weapons. So as you can see, he's tanking for me and he's doing some damage. Don't be shy to use your throwing knives. If you have throwing knives, it's very important. If you have knives, they are really good at damaging at any level. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just luring them to him, and he will do some of the work for me, and that will save durability for yourself, and you don't have to get hit. If he goes down, you can just give him a bandage and he will be fine. So more bandits. So the first wave was done. Now this is the second wave. I may get hit here a bit more because I'm using a PC emulator. Okay, the PC emulator would not allow me to move properly, like the button gets stuck sometimes. So if you're working on the phone, you would not have this issue. You can just run. So you can see this wave, he went down, so he's no longer tanking for me. So you just run around in circles, hit once, run, hit once, and run as much as you can. Okay, so just do the same things I'm doing. Because you can see like the loading time for the bow is quite long compared to throwing knife. Don't be shy to use it. Craft 20 or 40, you can take them with you, and then you can collect these decayer tags, right? The decayer tags are really good because you can trade them with the farmer once the quest ends. So this is now the second wave of raiders. So we're still in the first quest, but it's actually part 3. So as you can see, I don't really need to waste durability on him. So I let the farmer kill him. And then you can see these are like fast, they can die quickly. Like you can rotate around this well if you want the farmer to kill him. You can just rotate, you don't get hit. As long as you have just quick boots, okay? Or you're wearing boots, that you'll be fine. Sometimes I don't really have the patience to tank and everything else, or I mean, to just kill slowly, so I just kill them straight away. But this is all up to you, how you want to manage your resources. Like I have a lot of weapons, so I can afford to lose these. But as you can see, level 75, I'm using that compact bow, and the compact bow, I think it starts opening up for you at like level 50 or 52. So the difficulty is way beyond what I'm using right now. Here is one very important tip for you. This is the second quest, and remember, this is a 1-hour quest. Okay, this is a 1 hour quest that could be done in 15 minutes. If you want to farm tags, what you can actually do is do not open the boxes. You see there will be 2 ammo boxes. You see when you open this box here, the ammo box, one decayer would spawn. Anytime that you actually open the box, the decayer would spawn. Like, I think the cooldown is like 20 or 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. I didn't really measure, but you will see. I will tell you when it actually shows up. Sorry, that was a glitch there somewhere. So I'm killing those. Like the devotee. Devotee is always a melee guy. His attack speed is very high. Okay, so it's better that you just kill him from range. Run and hit, run and hit, run and hit. What you need to do, like for this entire quest, is just grab them one by one. Remember to equip yourself with the range. This is the mini boss. He has a shotgun, but your bow has a much larger range. You can hit him further, once, twice, and then he would not be able to hit you. So right now it's closed the range. I don't want to get out of the map, so I'm just gonna kill him, and that's it. So as you can see, just lure them one by one. If you're lucky, you'll get a lot of tags from these, but if you're not lucky, then you'll have to do the event again. So you see, when I open the box right now, one will spawn at the south. Yeah, you see? It just spawned. And, you know, a lot of the times you will get a tag, and sometimes you won't get a tag. If you want to farm, do not finish this quest early. Okay? It depends on how many you will get. You can, you know, if you're lucky, you'll get a lot of tags. If you're not, then you won't. So moving on to the second box, I will just kill the second wave. So like I said, the devotee is always a melee guy. You can just outrun him and hit, outrun and hit. Simple. The hammer will have a higher damage. Okay, the hammer guy will have a higher damage, but he will attack slowly and he will also run slower. The mini boss is always... The zealot will have a shotgun, or okay, well, he is having the zealot, the KR gun that gives radiation as well. The zealot in other maps, like I think the bandit camp, they will have a shotgun, like a Andy Pandy kind of upgraded one. So I throw in this guy a Molotov. It sets him on fire. You'll deal good damage to him. Even though it's not really necessary, you want to save it for like the final boss, or you want to save it for a crowd where you can just burn them. Yeah, sorry, like you see, I get some damage sometimes. It's just like my buttons get stuck. If you are playing on the PC, there is no solution for this problem. The only solution is for you to adjust your emulator up and down, like, you know, the WASD, you have to change it up and down. So as you can see, when I tried to open the second box, another decayer spawned. If you don't want to finish it, you see he gave me a double tag. This means like 4 single tags. So for me, I don't really want to wait and just farm. I could just do better things in other maps, but some people just love this place, so may as well just do it. So every quest that you finish, you will get like a box from the boss himself. From the farmer himself, sorry. So right now what you need to do is you need to destroy the altar. But every time you hit the altar, when it reaches a certain point, like 50% or 40%, it will spawn a wave of mobs. Like you can see, you can actually use your bows, but I don't want to decay my bow. You can use the bow as well if you have the 20% range. So as you can see, many waves have spawned. So the third quest, he will attack with you. Be careful though. Do not, if you want to destroy this, do not talk to the guy first, because it's going to spawn the boss. The final boss would spawn once hit. You see, like you save your Molotovs and then you can set them all on fire. You see, you don't have to get hit really. Maybe once, twice, and you're not really using a lot of bandages. It's a great event for XP, by the way. As you can see, I don't heal the farmer anymore because I don't really need to heal him. And you can see when these mobs are on fire, it's a great way to just get rid of them in groups. And as you can see, they die on their own. And a few more of these. If you don't have Molotovs, that's fine. You can just throw grenades, or you can throw the explosives, the cheap explosives. Keep in mind that you see the mobs behind the altar. The altar is blocking their vision and my vision, so I can't really hit them as a group. You see, like when I throw the grenade, it's only because it's seeing him after I hit him. If you want to hit him, I made a mistake here. What you can do is just go from the other side and throw a grenade at them. Then it will explode. But remember, this is not damage over time. The altar would have a lot of... it will have a lot of decayer tags. And sometimes it has really valuable items like artifact identifier items, and it will have unidentified artifacts. It could have weapons. It could have... I don't know if it's gonna have some recipes in the future, but I'm sure that the drop will improve greatly later. Remember, the #1 tip for this entire quest is that you have range weapons, because if you're going to tank the damage, it's going to be very difficult to sustain your armor. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing to do here because I'm pressing the automated button a lot of the times. So I have this really strong weapon with me, and it was at the end of it. So I use this weapon just to set the boss on fire. And as you can see, I took the quiver off. I took the bow item off. So if I get hit, it doesn't reduce the durability. I'm not going to use the bow, so why waste durability, right? So even if I use the bow, and there aren't many mobs left, there are like only 3. Because this is the last part of the quest. So you just kill the smaller ones. The striking hammer is the one with this short, low attack speed and low movement speed, but his damage is high. So you can just outrun him and hit him. He really doesn't need to hit you at all, unless you mess up with your movement. Okay, like if your button gets stuck or something. Unless you're on mobile. Mobile is much smoother to play. I really hope that they improve the game to be played on PC much easier, because it's very fun on PC. You can play with full quality. You can use your keyboard and mouse and everything else. If you need a guide on how to set up your emulator, I'll be more than happy to help. So just let me know. So now these 2 minions are down. Now this boss has high damage and damage over time. If he hits you, he starts off slow, but if he hits you, it's really painful. So you see, he hit me, and you can see my HP dropping quickly. But also my powerful weapon is making his HP drop very quickly. So like 50% with one hit. So that's why I'm using it, because, and even I let him hit me because I can't be bothered just waiting. I just want to finish the whole thing. Now I can switch to the bow, or I can switch to the throwing knives or Molotovs or anything really. I mean, he's at the end of his rope and he doesn't have HP regen. So that's it. Right now I don't use the bandages because now this quest is finished. So you will get 2 of these decayers spawning as the boss spawns, or if he's roaming, like just after a few minutes. And then when the event is done, the wife comes out. So right now my inventory is full, obviously. I don't really need to spend many things on it. You get 3 chests in total. These are small chests that you could get multiple items from, like a toolbox or other things. So this is the trading. I am maxed with the guy. So this is the trading. These are the best chests that you can ever get. Of course, the ones that you could use double tags for are much better than the regular ones that you could use single for them, okay? So focus on trading the single tags into double tags and then exchange them for other boxes. So right now I just made room, and here, I just took the last 2 boxes because I am maxed. If you're not maxed, save them. If you don't want to save, you can just exchange them to a single, and then in the future you can change. And that's it for now. I hope you really enjoyed the guide, and I hope it helps you in the future. Please ask questions if you need. Thanks for watching.